They call it the Lenovo LOQ, and in this video, let's unbox it. This is my first look at the Lenovo LOQ. I've called it the Lenovo Legion LOQ for the past few months, and of course, I find out now that I was incorrect. So if anybody has felt the need to correct me over those times, then you were right, I was wrong. This is Lenovo's ultimate budget-friendly version inside of their, Lenovo series. I keep wanting to say Lenovo Legion series because it is going to have some similarities to the Legion laptops. But this is a brand new offering from Lenovo. And let's just get straight to the computer because I'm so excited to check this thing out. It looks like we have a bit of a rounded surface here on the top cover. You can see right there, it has more of a rounded design. The back ledge has this really cool pattern on it. Looks like almost like little stars. And you have your identifiers here for what ports you have. I'm liking the design of it. It feels very compact. It is a 15-inch laptop. This is the 15. You can see it has a wider display. It's not the tall display like on the new Legions, but it's looking good so far. Let's go check out the assembly on the bottom. Very much a gamer aesthetic. But I like the way that the bottom cover fits into the side panel better than the Legion series. The Legion series has like the lip around the outside on the Legion Slims, and I'm really liking how it's assembled here. They've gone with this plastic material. It's more of a matte plastic, different from the Legion laptops. They have more of that glossy plastic material, very similar to what's on the top cover. So we have a top cover that's plastic, bottom cover, side panels, and then this back ledge, actually the design extends to the bottom. So you have this cool star pattern on both the top and the bottom. And then this blue accents. Really like this blue. Dave 2D would be very happy about this blue. It is like his blue exactly. So let's go ahead and take a look at the ports though real quick. USB Type-C and headphone jack on the left side. On the right side, we have USB Type-A and a manual cutoff switch for the webcam. And of course, really neat blue coloring on this laptop. Now getting to the back panel, two USB Type-A's, HDMI, network port, and then your power adapter. Now this is a little bit thin here. That's a very thin blade. Like that design. Looks really good. Let's go ahead and open and close the laptop, done easily with one hand. I'm curious about the screen flex with this plastic top cover. A bit of screen flex for sure, but let's check out the hinge. Not too much bounce on the hinge. So if you're, commuting and you like to work, whether, on a bus or on a train, you shouldn't have too much bounce while working. Definitely a little bit though. All right, going ahead and see if we have enough power here to turn this thing on. But while it's powering up, there is a webcam along the top bezel. Here's a quick sample so you can see what that looks and sounds like. This is the webcam on the Lenovo LOQ and a little sample of the audio for you as well. Save an extra 6% on a Lenovo Legion laptop by heading down in the description below, clicking the link and using the discount code BENKAISER6. That will give you an extra 6% off even sale prices of a Lenovo Legion or Legion LOQ laptop, and it's good till the end of the year. So head down in the description below, click the link, and use the code BENKAISER6. Save yourself some extra money. Don't even have to wait for the Black Friday deals. Also, while we're powering up, we have a 170 watt charger block that comes with the laptop. Nice compact charger block, nothing big like those 300 watts that come with the Legion 5 Pro. So a little bit more portable in regards to the charging capabilities. Also, in regards to the charging capabilities, you can charge this laptop to 70% in just 30 minutes. So it does have some quick charge features to it. So if you need to get a quick charge up, really fast charging for this laptop. Note that the model I have before me is the Ryzen 7 7840HS with the RTX 4050 and 8 gigs of RAM. I'll put links in the description below if you're curious about the exact pricing and availability of this model. If you do make a purchase of those links, I'll get a small commission, but at no extra cost to you. But of course, that's to keep this channel alive and the helpful content coming your way. Now keep in mind, this is an upgradable laptop. I'm gonna go ahead and pull off the bottom cover here in just a minute, show you the upgrade path. And I'm actually gonna upgrade this laptop to 16 gigs of RAM because I wanna do my benchmarks, having this laptop on par with other laptops I reviewed recently. But the model I have comes with 8 gigs. Also, this is a great budget-friendly laptop. They have a model starting at around $799 with the 7640HS processor and RTX 4050 or even the RTX 3050. However, I don't recommend the 3050. I recommend going with the 4050 or 4060 from this year from NVIDIA. All right, so we have the laptop powered on. As you can see here, I'm in the Lenovo Vantage Center. We have the thermal settings. You have GPU overclock, network boost, and of course we still have our GPU working mode, which is great. We can turn on to hybrid iGPU mode, and that allows us to get a little bit better battery life by turning off the dedicated GPU, which with these Ryzen processors is very effective in getting better battery life. So definitely want to have that option if you are using this laptop with a Ryzen processor. Gonna have better battery life than the Intel processors. Maybe next year Intel will have better battery life, fingers crossed, because I'm really loving the performance of Intel, but I'm still loving the battery life and efficiency of Ryzen from this year's models. All right, taking a look at the keyboard deck, you can see we have a full-size keyboard deck, very similar to the Lenovo Legion Pro 5. Numpad on the right side, full-size shift keys, full-size arrow keys, nice function buttons up top, and then that smaller trackpad. So we're seeing very similar looks between all the Legion laptops and all the LOQ laptops. So one thing that I wish we saw a little bit more variety was in the different configurations. Now for the Legion Pro 9i, we do see a smaller trackpad and a more unique keyboard setup, but that's really the only laptop that I've seen from Legion and LOQ that has some very unique similarities. Now if you get the Lenovo Legion Slim 5, 14-inch model, you'll only have the main keyboard, not the numpad. So that is a bit of a difference too. But overall, very similar between each laptop. So if you're trying to decide based on the keyboard deck, don't even worry about that. They're almost all the same, keyboards and trackpads. Now this is a more budget-friendly panel. This is a full HD panel, 1920 by 1080. Guessing it's not gonna have the best color gamut range. You're getting an affordable laptop with great components and really nice build quality. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and flip the laptop over and check out the upgrade path. As I pull the bottom cover off, we reveal the 60 watt-hour battery, but I'm gonna put the bottom cover back on because what's really interesting, you actually have to pull this fin off in order to pull the bottom cover off, and you reveal more screws. So if you're taking this thing apart, be careful. But really cool laptop. I mean, I love how they've painted the heat pipes, very unique. You don't see that often for laptops, taking that extra step of detail. That's what I'm really loving Lenovo over the past year or two. They're just really taking steps to make their laptops stand out. They're not just allowing their laptops to skate by and not be impressive. They have impressive laptops. They're taking even their budget-friendly laptops and adding things like painting the heat pipe so you can see it, it stands out, and having these really cool colorful blades, and they're just allowing the quality of their products to go through each level, which I absolutely love. Okay, as I mentioned, we have an 8 gig stick that comes with the laptop, and then you can add an additional RAM stick. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna match up these two RAM sticks from Kingston. Gonna slide these in here, and now we have 16 gigs of RAM inside of the laptop. So for my tests, we will have a 16 gig setup. Now you might say, well, Ben, you know, I wanted to order the laptop at 8 gigs. Can you test it at 8 gigs? The reason I'm not going to is because most laptops that I test are 16. So I wanna have this laptop on par with the other ones based on the components that it has, not just have a RAM limitation. We do have an M.2 drive already installed. And then I read that there is a second M.2 drive right here, unoccupied. And then this one has 2 posts. So it comes with a smaller one, but you can actually put a full size because it has 2 post areas. So don't worry that you see the smaller one. You can upgrade it to both full size SSDs. So pretty awesome. Nice thin and light budget friendly laptop. It's so cool to see that Lenovo has produced a truly budget friendly option, but they have not skimped on the quality. So awesome. Links in the description if you're ready to make a purchase, or click or tap the screen here for more videos to help you with your buying decision. I'll see you here in the next one.